Guys, let's have a talk. We have a huge problem. Look at the graph. Less than 5% of you are subscribed to my channel. It doesn't take much to make me happy. How about 1 in 5 of you subscribe right now?
Don't duck with the fag. I'm an athletic gay guy and always have been. I was also born and raised in Texas, so you can imagine some of the goings on in my younger years, when being homosexual was less accepted. This was a little over 10 years ago. Freshman year, I'm on the basketball team. I'm not good, not great, just average. The team also takes up a class period, and some days we have to study instead of practice. One of the kids on the team, M, would constantly give me acid for being gay, calling me a faggot, a queer, and all of the usual slurs. I, always being a pretty amiable guy and extremely slow to action, accepted his insults with open arms. Although I wasn't the star player, among people who knew me, I made sure my nickname was the FG. I'd answer yes to every "does ass taste good" or "do you have a body count?" I never let it show, but this constant disrespect towards me and other people, including teachers, really got to me. He would harass my friends, pick on the boys, catcall and make lewd comments to the girls. He was the kind of kid who'd do a fake yes sir to a teacher who was getting onto him about something. That's when a little birdie told me his dad had died 3 years ago and his mom was an alcoholic. Despite the fact that I now had this knowledge, I held on to it until I had my chance. M liked to shove people around, but he never did me because I was pretty popular and matched him physically. Like I said, that didn't stop him from picking on people close to me. I started preparing for the fight I knew would come, working bags, learning footing, all the good stuff. After 3 months of preparation, I felt ready. He came upon me in the bathroom. Talked some smack I don't remember. There were a few of his buddies. Perfect. Remember how I said his dad died? Okay, daddy issues. Can I call you that? Is not having one really considered a daddy issue? By the way, why are you so fixated on gay sex? Why do you ask so many questions? Do you want to try it, or was the last thing your dad did to teach you how to suck cock? Admittedly, not the best as I type it out, but mean enough. This got him enraged. All the better. He charged at me, through the narrow part of the bathroom. My back was to the wall and he was moving too fast. I got out of the way and he harmlessly flung himself against the wall. Harmlessly for him and me. Well, not for long. He had to shift his weight. I, to his side, had already done so. It was a one-punch KO to the side of the jaw. This kid had never been in a real fight before. It only took me raising a middle finger at the 3 friends he had brought with him to make them reconsider their dedication to the mission at hand. Next, I kicked him in the face while he was down 4 times. My shoes were smeared with blood. I kicked him in the balls a fair few times after that, spat onto the back of his head and walked away. I never talked to him again. I never cared how he was doing today, but I had seen his face and it certainly wasn't the one he had been born with. Naturally, word of the fight spread around. I got in some big trouble suspension, but the motto "don't duck with the fag" spread around real quick. As far as I know, nobody ever did. Thanks for the platinum. Also, I'm loving the gay jokes and puns, keep it up. I put some in there on purpose. I never said I didn't regret my actions that day. I don't condone violence, I just think this story is fitting for our nuclear revenge.